Before I get into my Warren Lotas release recap, I do want to say I am not making this video to stand up for Warren Lotas. I do not know that man does not know me, and he does not need me to stand up for him on the internet. What I am making this video for is because the Warren Lotas release this past weekend, Sunday into Monday, touches on a bigger issue going on in the sneaker community that I want to give my 2 cents on. What's happening, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time touching down on this channel, welcome to Small Feet Big Heat. We talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between. I put up a poll yesterday asking if you all wanted to hear about the Warren Lotas release in terms of a release recap or me giving my 2 cents on the release, because this is probably one of the most toxic sneaker releases that I have seen in a while. Most of you said yeah, so here we are. Let's talk about it. For those of you who are not familiar with what I'm about to talk about, I'll give a little backstory. Basically, Warren Lotas, if you are not familiar with Warren Lotas, he's a clothing designer. I'll go ahead and throw him up here. He has his own brand, about 250K following on Instagram. A lot of people like his stuff. Travis Scott wears his stuff. A lot of other people wear his stuff like YG. It's a very upcoming and popular brand. I will say that about it, and personally I've been following him for a while and I do like his stuff. There is a storm going on outside right now, so if that messes with the audio quality on this video, I do apologize. But basically, Warren Lotas was having a release on Sunday. It was a lot of clothing, a lot of shorts and stuff like that, but the main attraction was this Warren Lotas. Now obviously the first thing that's going to pop into your head is the Nike Heineken Dunk. At the time of the release, Warren Lotas did promise that there will be bot protection, and I guess somebody forgot to flip the switch on his team because the bot protection was not turned on. There was absolutely none. No captures, no Q, no nothing, and I can attest to that personally because I went for the shoes. I was not able to check out, but there were a lot of checkouts in the different discords that I'm in, so a lot of people were able to get these, but mainly the bots. The bots took stock and they definitely ate these up. Warren Lotas himself did admit to that on his story, saying that the bots got this one and the fans were not able to secure their pairs, so the next day he would be doing something special for the fans. And if you ask me, I think it was at this time, Sunday night, that bot users really got their panties in a twist because Warren Lotas was kind of taking all these shots and they had just ate stock on his website. So I think a lot of bot users right then and there decided that they were going to mess with the release the next day. Now, if you're a botting user and that wasn't your thought process, I'm not talking about all botting users. I'm talking about what I saw in the different discords that I was in. A lot of memeing, a lot of trolling, just a lot of bullshit. Anyways, Sunday is over. It is now Monday and the green shoes release is done. He's not making any more pairs. They're not restocking. It's over. It's a wrap. So on Monday, he's making a lot of noise on Instagram. He's got an announcement to make at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. I jump on Instagram at 12 p.m. Bam. There are basically the Cherry Stussy dunks, okay? So if you've ever seen the Nike Cherry Stussy's dunk, it's a very similar, if not exact same shoe, with the exception of the Nike swoosh being taken off, and you have the Warren Lotas logo, the Jason face, made into a kind of swoosh on the shoe. That's basically the only difference, and people were really upset. I mean, people were big mad. In the comment section, you can tell that the tide had changed, and this is why I say the Warren Lotas release touches on a much bigger issue in the sneaker community, and that is we have to let people buy what they like. A lot of people were in that comment section straight showing they ass. Here's one in particular that I'm gonna read. It says, "Y'all are getting played, profiting from a bunch of dumbass hype beasts buying shitty bootlegs. This isn't even a unique design / colorway, completely unoriginal and blatant ripoff of Nike. Incoming, cease and desist." There were a lot of other people just showing their ass in the comment section. This guy saying, "Just be honest that you're mad because you're 30 years something old who still buy streetwear and bought these overpriced dunks need to defend your master." And then he commented again and said, "Bro, STFU, honestly, I'm not hating. I'm stating the truth about this cash grab. Go fix your ugly face instead of buying these ugly shoes." So here's the issue with the comment section underneath that picture on Warren Lotas's page. It has shifted from people not liking the shoes, "I hate these shoes, they're so uninspired, they're unoriginal, it's a blatant ripoff of Nike, blah, blah, blah," to condemning the people and bashing the people who actually were trying to cop and wanted a pair. The idea of bootlegging larger brands has been done since the beginning of time. Nothing in this world is original. Everything is inspired by something else, and there are plenty of people right now taking inspiration or slapping other people's logo on their stuff. So I don't understand why the reaction was so strong towards Warren Lotas, other than the fact that he was actively going back and forth in this kind of pettiness with bot users through his Instagram stories. The past 2 years, bootleg has been a major trend in streetwear. Just look at Chinatown Market, look at Kokiko, look at Vandy, look at Imran Potato, look at Bravest Studios. There are so many designers out there making bootlegs that people go crazy for. You can even look at Bape. The Bapesta was a direct copy of the Air Force One, but eventually Bapesta became a force of its own, and now people like the Bape more than they do the Air Force One. There's a lot of people out there who will take a Bape before they take an Air Force One. There's a whole culture around the Bapesta. So I found it really weird and almost toxic that people were so upset about these shoes that not only were they attacking Warren Lotas and memeing him and all this stuff, but they were also attacking the people who wanted to buy the shoe. Botters were on the website carding 50, 30 pairs just to make it difficult for manual users who actually wanted to cop. Like, obviously he's gonna cancel your order of 50 pairs, but because you feel like messing with the website, you're gonna make it difficult on all of the manual users who actually want the shoe. That's just fucked up, and I wanted to give my 2 cents about it. Like I said, the biggest issue for me is you have to let people buy what they want to buy. Yes, you can think that a sneaker is trash, but don't attack the people who actually want the shoe for the collection. For everyone who wanted the shoe for the personal and was able to cop, congrats to you, and I hope that the BS surrounding the release and all of the nonsense that was going on did not ruin it for you. Don't let anyone tell you what to buy. If you're a bot user or a reseller, understand that I am not lumping you all together, and I don't care about how you earn your money. All I'm saying is that there were a lot of bot users and resellers in these discords, especially the one that I was in, talking a lot of mess, sending pictures of the comments. That's how I saw these comments, and just being real childish about the release and how it was going down. And if you were someone who did not like these shoes for whatever reason, I don't know how you ended up on this video, but just don't cop. That's what you do when you don't like shoes. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love, and I'll check you all in the next video.